like to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's when the
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making a jump.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, rather look at the defense. They came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Ready.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Hawk 70.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Ready.
And they go play action. Daniels. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some brawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta. What y'all doing? We'll be in the game.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
60 Bison.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
The throw is Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Here we go. Shot. Liking 18. Check go.
Running on first down, Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19, Charger, 19.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Daniels looking to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Let's go.
The final shot before break. Daniels to the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington.
You're on the board. Okay.
74 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the middle of the third quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
I got you. What's coming?
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half. Built up a sizable lead. It's just been to a bit far on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because let's face it, they had to sit down time, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some points.
Henry again on 2nd down. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 13. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time. We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. 10th carry for Henry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Third and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be a little bit possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
They're going for brought down. It's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
First, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here,
You invited me to the game. I didn't make the game. You bitch.
Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some decent defense on the other sideline now.
Now after the touchdown, back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
You're going to Louis on Sunday?
and limiting turnovers. And in this one,
You're going to Louis' house on Sunday?
we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the
Yeah. Yeah, he said he is.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
Yeah.
70.
And now the Ravens defense is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second and 9. Off play action. Daniels. Blitz coming. Down he goes. Trenton sets it. Just there to drop it.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You got to find a way to keep it together. As that brings up another 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Daniels going for it.
What the hell is that? That was crazy.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, it feels like to lose.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
You ain't the only one, so there's no excuse.
People missing the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
They'll stop him in his tracks. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
That's me. I'm crying over here. I'm whooping your ass. This shit is funny as shit.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try to run Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
44. Commanders 7.
Yeah, ain't free.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
You said it was practice, so.
Back out to kick this one away. Oh, a mistake there. Kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick return, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because you put it down the end zone, they started at 25, so the minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off the play fake, Daniels.
He's got it. Thank you.
Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And he'll take it across the field. With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, Hob, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from the 36 now, first and 10. A toss right to Henry. And he takes it just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches have a reliable running game. They go a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you can tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you are, they can't score.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now. They're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any points. But they're not going to turn it down. They can continue to try to run their playbook, and they still not run efficient.
Just a gain of 2, and it's going to bring out the fourth down.
And been fun stuff that went up in a big way.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first. Fourth down, there's Jackson. Check down here for Henry. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game. And they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. Let me tell you something. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They go play action now.
He talks a lot of shit and compliments. That is crazy. He compliment me and talking shit at the same time. That is a talent.
This time the defense says not so fast.
Yeah, that's good scouting and good awareness. Because you always have to be wary of him keeping it himself, especially in this part of the field. Because if he doesn't like what he sees, you know he'll take off and try and go for it himself.
They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it. He will make it to the goal line. His try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We said it at halftime we need a nearly perfect second half to erase it. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
It makes perfect sense. You're losing.
They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense
very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. Even I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2.
Well, it's almost over. We can play again.
From the 33, second down and 8. First carry now for Justice Hill. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Second down and 6 now.
Soon, I think like next week.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd down and 6. Jackson. Incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved pretty happy.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. If someone does it to them, you won't hear people
Almost out of control.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is no down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
At the 35-yard line.
So the final seconds take away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover every time you turn around.
Yeah, you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded,